Hi, Chelsea Coghill with Campus and Community Recreation. I have another natural movement sequence for you today. So this one's a little bit more of a workout or a combo. And if you didn't get a chance to see the first one, then go back and check out the first natural movement practice. It's a little bit more of a warm-up, so you can start with that one. So I'm going to lead you through 4 movements, and I will instruct you what we're doing coming up. Okay, so the first movement that we'll come into is a deep squat with a reach. So if you're limited in your hip, knee, or ankle mobility, there's some ways that we can bolster this. For myself, my ankles don't have the greatest range of motion, so I'll elevate my heels onto a yoga mat. You can use blocks or towels, blankets. You can widen your stance, angle out your toes, and we're going to come down into this deep squat. I'll take one hand to the inside of my leg, and I'm going to reach up and hold for a count of 2. Ensure I'm breathing, reaching up to the other side, holding for another count of 2, still breathing, and then we're going to stand all the way up and you can reach. So you're going to repeat that 10 times. If this bolstered option doesn't work for you, you can certainly come down with heels lifted. That's totally fine. You can also use a counterweight. You don't get the reach component into it. You can also hold on to something like a door frame or a pole or a person just to get your hips back so that you have something to hold on to if you have that limited range of motion. So that's movement number 1. Okay, so movement number 2, we're going to progress from some of the movements that we did in the first video. So we're going to start with some rocking. So you come down onto your back, we're going to rock. And when we come up, we're going to rock into this side bent sit position. We'll come up into this split kneel, step forward, tuck the back toes, and then stand up from that lunge or that split squat. So I'm turning so you can hear me. Then we're going to come back the same way that we came down. So big step back, drop the knee, swing that leg around into that side bent sit position, and then we're going to rock and do the same thing on the other side. So coming into that side bent sit, coming up, posting using your hands as needed to this tall split kneel, bring that leg around, coming into that low lunge, standing up into that split squat and all the way up, and then coming back down the same way that we came in. So dropping that back knee, sweeping that leg around into that side bent sit, and then we'll rock and finish on your back. So you're going to complete one of those get-ups 3 times per side. Okay, so movement number 3 is going to prepare us for some foot hand crawls. So to start, we're going to get into the foot hand position. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're just going to do some contralateral reaching. So opposite hand, opposite leg, reach back, opposite hand, opposite leg, reach back. So you're going to go 10 times per side, contralateral reaching. Then we're going to do an isometric hold. So you're going to tuck your toes, engage through your trunk, and hover the knees off of the floor. And you're just going to hold this here. Ensure that you're breathing. And you can hold that one for 10 up to 60 seconds. So you want to progress your time depending on your level of conditioning, but start for at least 10 seconds and work your way up maybe to 30 or 60. Okay, final movement. This one can get your brain to glitch a little bit if you're not familiar, but it's a tripod transition. So you're going to start in this bent long sit position. So one knee bent, one leg extended. The same leg that's extended, the arm is going to be your post. Now the first thing what we want to do is we want to get the shoulder out of the ear. So really depress the shoulder down. You're going to lift the hip. So you could just start here by lifting that hip and that whole leg up off the ground. From there, we're going to pull that long or that extended leg through and come into the foot hand position. So you can drop the knees down. Then we're going to lift the knees, take that same leg and kick it through. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side, coming into your bent or long bent sit position. One leg extended, same arm posted, pressing shoulder down, and you can start with a few of those lifts. From here, we're going to bring that leg in, Coming into that foot hand position, tap the knees, lift the knees, kick that same leg through, and come back down. So that's your tripod transition. A little faster. You're gonna try that one 3 times per side. That is the end of your movement practice combo. Try for 2 to 3 rounds each movement and scale the movements as you need to. So you can always add intensity by adding repetitions or taking a little bit less time or fewer repetitions as you build your skill. We want to go slow and build that skill before we go too quickly, before we're really proficient with the skill. So have fun and let us know how you did.